Our first honoree, the Gbisiewu of Badgary. Badgary is a famous African slave port in Nigeria, tucked over there in the corner of near Lagos, one of the most notorious slave ports where Africans were shipped to the New World to endure what it was that we were to endure when we got here. And because of her work, this first honoree in reconnecting Africans in the diaspora back to Africa, she was awarded that title by the traditional ruler of that city. Iba Ashe for Chief Sandrell Rivers, the Gbisiewu of Badgary. Skillful bird winging through the illusory land of the living unborn and Egun, no raffia, cloth, or wooden mask can begin to analog your beak, teeth, or feathers, nor need you high falsetto or low rumble your voice. You are captured by memories, tethered to our great need of you. We have invoked the spirits who transform the living to keep you among us. Iba Ashe Aruku Mojuba. We have invited you into our dreams, into our trances, where you make your nest in our Iroko hearts by the river of life. O skillful bird with feathers and beak, with feathers and teeth, with bones as feathers and bones as teeth, with iron feathers and teeth, feathers and teeth of fire. Requiem. Chief Sandrell Ihinosen Rivers, 1947 to 2010. Omi tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, tutu egun. We have come and are gathered at this place to acknowledge and celebrate the translation of our mother, grandmother, aunt, great-aunt, sister, friend, and companion, Chief Sandrell Ihinosen Rivers, the Gbisiewu of Badgary, from human being to revered ancestor, from Aye into Orun Odo, the realm of the ancestors. Kosi Ku, may death be no more. Kosi Ofo, may there be no more loss. Kosi Ayo, may tragedy be no more. Kosi Arun, may disease be no more. Kosi Fitibo, may there be no more overwhelm. Kosi Alopa, may there be no more disrespect. Iba Ashe Egun Mojuba. Iba Ashe Aruku Mojuba. Iba Ashe Sandrell Ihinosen Rivers. Iba Ashe Sandrell Ihinosen Rivers. Iba Ashe Sandrell Ihinosen Rivers. Spiritual traditions of African people acknowledge not only souls that after death go to a spirit land, but also souls which remain actively involved in the worldly affairs of the family and community. It is considered perfectly natural and prudent for people, individually and collectively, to call upon the ancestors for advice and guidance regarding important decisions, rituals, and celebrations. In grave decisions or decisions of great moment, it would be unthinkable for the elders and chiefs to proceed without first consulting the ancestors. Although many of us wrap ourselves in objective and materialistic attitudes and do not ordinarily think of our personal ancestors as directly participating in the events of our everyday lives, most of us who dwell here in the land of the living remain connected to our ancestors by our memories of them and their teachings, the passions residing in the deep recesses of our hearts and souls, and the direct manifestations of our DNA. The Yoruba people tell us that the greatest reward for living a good life is to be remembered by the living. To be remembered is to be kept alive. When an ancestor has been forgotten, he or she simply passes into the infinite, where the divinities and the spirits dwell. Chief Sandrell Rivers left home over 40 years ago to pursue a career in theater arts. Sandrell, a rare and precious gem, was born on August 10, 1947, to Susie Rivers and the late John L. Rivers. Her early years were spent in historic Overtown and Brownsville. At a young age, she exhibited a creative and dramatic flair, which was further cultivated by her aunt, Princess. She was educated in Miami-Dade County Public Schools and graduated from Miami Northwestern Senior High School in 1965. Sandrell was a good student, and she also excelled in sports. Her passion, though, was drama and dance. She was a true thespian. After graduation, she worked for 2 years as a long-distance telephone operator for AT&T before going to Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee, where she received a Bachelor of Science degree and a Master's of Science degree in Speech, Theater, and Communication in June 1970 and in August 1971. After getting a master's degree, she started her professional career as executive assistant to the chairman of the Speech and Drama Department at Tennessee State University. She taught speech and drama courses, directed plays, and supervised costume, makeup, and administrative functions. From 1972 to 1981, she taught at Alabama State University in Montgomery, at Cleo Johnson School of the Arts in Chicago, Kennedy King College in Chicago, Miami-Dade Community College here in Miami, and the University of Miami. In 1981, she started working for Miami-Dade County as a technical writer in the budget office, and later took a position in the county manager's office as an administrative assistant, where she was the special projects and agenda coordinator for the Board of County Commissioners. In 1988, desiring to return to her arts and theater roots, she took a position with Miami-Dade County Parks and Recreation Department. At her death, Sandrell was an area-wide arts supervisor and former managing director of the Joseph Caleb Auditorium. She was the 2000 African American Achiever in the arts profession and a recipient of the Pillars Award. She has also received numerous awards and accolades, working untiringly as a community advocate and volunteer for numerous organizations, task forces, business and trade organizations, and coalitions, which include the Mayor's African Trade Task Force, Africa Reconnect, Inc., Children's Cultural Coalition, Urban League of Greater Miami, J. Molina International Trade Consortium, and a proud mother of 2 children, LaShandra Marthia Whitaker and Javon Mickey Lindsay, whom she lovingly mentored and guided in all areas of her passion, the theater arts. Let us give her a hand, please.